Top 30 iconic quotes. Movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969, is a classic western blending humor, action, and adventure. Directed by George Roy Hill and starring Paul Newman and Robert Redford, the film chronicles the exploits of Butch Cassidy, the charming and resourceful leader of the Hole-in-the-Wall gang, and the Sundance Kid, his sharpshooting partner. Set in the waning days of the Wild West, the duo robs trains and banks, earning notoriety that leads to a relentless pursuit by a posse. The camaraderie between Butch and Sundance shines through their witty banter and daring escapades. Their partnership is further humanized by Etta Place, Catherine Ross, Sundance's love interest, who accompanies them briefly on their flight to Bolivia. The film is celebrated for its iconic lines, like Butch's "And quot, boy, I got vision," and "The rest of the world wears bifocals," and quot, and Sundance's dry quip, "And quot, I can't swim," and quot, as they leap off a cliff into raging waters. With a mix of humor, romance, and bittersweet tragedy, the story culminates in their legendary final stand. Its groundbreaking tone, Burt Bacharach's memorable score, and the chemistry between Newman and Redford have secured Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid a lasting legacy in cinema history. Butch Cassidy. Kid. There's something I ought to tell you. I never shot anybody before. Sundance Kid. One hell of a time to tell me. Butch Cassidy. Boy, I got vision, and the rest of the world wears bifocals. Sundance Kid. It's your great ideas that got us into this mess. I never want to hear another one of your great ideas, ever. Butch Cassidy. Australia. I thought that secretly you wanted to know, so I told you. Sundance Kid. That's your great idea. Butch Cassidy. The latest in a long line. We get out of here alive, we go to Australia. Goodbye, Bolivia. Hello to Australia. Sundance Kid. Australia is no better than here. Butch Cassidy. That's all you know. Sundance Kid. Name me one thing. Butch Cassidy. They speak English in Australia. Sundance Kid. They do. Butch Cassidy. That's right, smart guy, so we wouldn't be foreigners. We'd blend in more easily. They got horses in Australia and thousands of miles of countryside that we can hide out in, and good climate. Nice beaches. You can learn to swim. Sundance Kid. No. Swimming isn't important. What about the banks? Butch Cassidy. Very easy. Easy, ripe, and luscious. Sundance Kid. The banks or the women? Butch Cassidy. Well, once you get one you get the other. Sundance Kid. But Australia is quite a long way from here. Butch Cassidy. Oh, please. Everything with you has got to be perfect. Sundance Kid. I just don't want to get there and realize that it stinks. That's all. Butch Cassidy. At least think about it. Sundance Kid. All right, I'll think about it. Butch Cassidy. Is that what you call giving cover? Sundance Kid. Is that what you call running? If I knew you were going to stroll. Sundance Kid. Well, I think I'll get saddled up and go looking for a woman. Butch Cassidy. Good hunting. Sundance Kid. Shouldn't take more than a couple of days. I'm not picky. As long as she's smart, pretty, and sweet, and gentle, and tender, and refined, and lovely, and carefree. Sundance Kid. You remember the time you and me and Etta went to Denver one summer for a vacation? Butch Cassidy. I'm glad you brought that up, kid. That's an important topic, considering our situation. Sundance Kid. The night we went gambling, you remember? Butch Cassidy. We had dinner at the hotel. Etta had roast beef and I had chicken, and if I can remember what you had, I'll die a happy man. Butch Cassidy. You know, when I was a kid, I always thought I'd grow up to be a hero. Sundance Kid. Well, it's too late now. Butch Cassidy. What did you say that for? You didn't have to say something like that. Butch Cassidy. Geesh, all Bolivia can't look like this. Sundance Kid. How do you know? This might be the garden spot of the whole country. People may travel hundreds of miles just to get to this spot where we're standing now. This might be the Atlantic City, New Jersey of all Bolivia for all you know. Butch Cassidy. Look, I know a lot more about Bolivia than you know about Atlantic City, New Jersey. I can tell you that. Sundance Kid. Aha. You do, huh? I was born there. I was born in New Jersey. Was brought up there, so? Butch Cassidy. You're from the East. I didn't know that. Sundance Kid. The total tonnage of what you don't know is enough to shatter Etta Place. I'm not sure we're accomplishing as much as we'd like here. Sundance Kid. Listen, your job is to back me up, because you'd starve without me. And your job is to shut up. Butch Cassidy, Paul Newman, and Quat. Boy, I got vision, and the rest of the world wears bifocals, and Quat. You keep thinking, Butch. That's what you're good at, and Quat. Is that what you call giving cover, and Quat. If he'd just pay me what he's spending to make me stop robbing him, I'd stop robbing him, and Quat. Let's you and me jump in that river, and Quat. The fall will probably kill you, and Quat. Don't ever hit your mother with a shovel. It'll leave a dull impression on her mind, and Quat. What happened to the old bank? It was beautiful, and Quat. I don't want to sound like a sore loser, but when it's over, if I'm dead, kill him, and Quat. I'm not crazy, I'm colorful, and Quat. Sundance Kid. Robert Redford, and Quat. I can't swim, and Quat. Well, that ought to do it, and Quat. I wasn't cheating, I was just better, and Quat. I'll do anything you want me to, except let go, and Quat. I'm better when I move, and Quat. Butch, you know that if I could, I'd do the same for you, and Quat. You just keep thinking, Butch. That's what you're good at, and Quat. Etta Place, Catherine Ross, and Quat. Do you ever wonder if I'd met you first, we'd be the ones to run away, and Quat. I won't watch you die. I'll miss that scene. If you don't mind, and Quat. Memorable dialogues, Butch, and Quat. How many are following us, and Quat. Sundance, and Quat. All of M, and Quat. Butch, and Quat. Who are those guys, and Quat. Sundance, and Quat. I don't know, and Quat. Sundance, and Quat. Do you know what you're doing, and Quat. Butch, and Quat. Theoretically, and Quat. Sundance, and Quat. You'd rather talk to them than shoot them, and Quat. Butch, and Quat. That's right, and Quat. Sundance, and Quat. You're crazy, and Quat. Sundance, and Quat. Why don't you just invite them to stick around and shoot us, and Quat. Butch, and Quat. Oh, good. For a moment there, I thought we were in trouble, and Quat. Butch, and Quat. Think you used enough dynamite there, Butch, and Quat. Butch, and quat. Every time I try to get away, they follow me, and quat, Sundance, and quat. They're beginning to get on my nerves, and quat. Butch, and quat. Rules? In a knife fight, no rules, and quat. Butch, and quat. I swear, if Sweetface told them where we were, I'm gonna kill him, and quat. Sundance, and quat. Sweetface. He's no sweeter than you are, and quat. Butch, and quat. Do you want to die, and quat. Sundance, and quat. Do you, and quat. Additional iconic quotes, and quat. I have to finish this. That's the whole point, and quat, and quat. Dynamite's a hell of a way to make a living, and quat, and quat. This is a robbery, and quat, and quat. Bolivia? That's a long way from here, and quat, and quat. Kid, there's something out there that scares me, and quat, and quat. They're getting closer, and quat, and quat. The future's all yours, you lousy bicycle, and quat, and quat. I thought you were dead, and quat, and quat. I'm not convinced we're making much progress, and quat, and quat. You didn't have to yell, and quat, and quat. For a moment there, I thought we were in trouble, and quat.